I don't know if you catch this, but I catch this a lot. And, since I eat a certain way, like I can't, like when I go out with my family members or whatever, like I can't eat like them or do certain things that they do. And they look at me and they always tell me this. They say, you need to live a little. And I'm like thinking in my head, I don't say anything, but I'm like, I am living. Like feeling good inside to me is like living. Like these like experiences, I don't want to call them meaningless, but like you guys are like chasing things that are like a one night deal. You know what I mean? And like those experiences are good. But to me, living is feeling good inside, feeling like me, feeling healthy every day, feeling energy, feeling the purpose. That's living, not going out and like, partying or, taking a trip or those are just experiences. To me, like truly living is being healthy inside.
I so much agree. Feeling energized and living up to your purpose. And taking care of yourself doesn't mean take a jar of Ben and Jerry's and hop onto the couch. That's not taking care of yourself. That's just you rolling into indulgent and kind of chasing joy for a short period of time. But again, it comes down to, are you aware of yourself? Because for me, I like to work hard during the week, and then in the weekend I do kind of live up drinking a beer, but that contributes to me being energized and feeling or living a fulfilled life. But if that doesn't work for you, you shouldn't do it. So again, it's kind of that balance. And with the balance, I don't mean lie to yourself like, yeah, I need that every night. No, you don't. But really tweak and turn the volume bottom to the left and to right to find that out.
Yeah, and being brutally honest with yourself, man. Like that really is the big key to it all, right? Is to just make sure that like you're not overindulging in one thing, and you're just giving yourself that even amount of it all, and you could feel it inside if like, especially like if you're eating bad and partying every night, like it's just no life to live. Like you're waking up the next day, like just hurting all the time. Like, but behind the eight ball, you're just slightly off. You're not feeling your 100%, man. And I can't be that. Like to me, that's not living at all. Like scraping by is not living.
Nope, for me neither. And I'm still figuring out as well. I'm not saying like I'm some expert on this. I'm still, and it changes over time as well. When I was 18, the same thing didn't work. Now I'm 22, so now I kind of have to, reevaluate that and to see what works for me. So I actually started yesterday with a new morning routine. I actually have two. One for when I'm off in the morning, so I have a bit more time, and the other one when I have to go to work in the morning. So I don't want to, go up super early to do the extended version. But like this morning, I woke up first, did the Wim Hof breathing. Then I did the Tony Robbins meditation, where you focus for 3 minutes on what you're grateful for, like 3 things. Then you start to give some love and gratitude and towards other people, like give them energy or give them healing or whatever, just people in your surrounding that you want to send some love. And then 3 things that prime you, kind of like manifesting your dream or whatever. So that's like part of the meditation. And then I do the journaling, where I just write out my thoughts. And then in the morning I'm already did something productive, and I feel like I needed this again. I kind of started slacking a bit. For me, it was like 100% working everything all day or chilling, and I'm like, in the morning I want to do something productive, so later in the day I can kind of chill and enjoy a piece of food and just chill with my friends or girlfriend or whatever, So I'm kind of trying out this again for the upcoming few weeks to see if it's gonna work.
This is great, dude. Like this is really good stuff, because I think what's super important for everyone to develop is a reward system. And your everyday process. So like you got to get up, you have to get done the list that you wrote out for yourself. All these things you're listing out here. I got to do my meditation, got to do my breathing, just going down the list. Do all these things, then reward yourself with like your desire. But you have to put in the work first. Like it's so critical. If you do this for your mind, you'll understand that like I got to go through something hard to get what I want. And this right here creates happiness. It's a very strange thing, but it works. It truly works. And I do the same thing, man. I have a very, very disciplined morning routine. I get up every morning. I do what I need to do before I'm lazy every day. And if I don't do this, like I feel off. And so like I just imagine people that don't have a reward system, that's why you feel off all the time, is because you're really not giving yourself this challenge that your body and mind desperately needs. You're just giving yourself the reward. So now it's meaningless. It's not a reward anymore. It's just what you get.
And you really taught me this and woke me up to this because I was on the other side of the spectrum where I only worked and didn't give myself a reward. So there's also only rewarding yourself, but for me, it was exactly the other side. So now I'm kind of, yes, being productive, but also indeed giving myself that reward or sleeping in the weekend or just doing nothing. Like that's fine instead of, again, setting that bar too high. So again, it's about that balance, finding that sweet spot for you that works for you.
Yeah, it's cool that you flip the coin too, because there is the opposite for sure. And I'm one of those as well. Like I work too much. I always work myself to death. I still struggle with this balance. So it's good you pointed out, like, this is why I developed my reward system, but like at times it sabotages me because like there's a lot of days where I'm like, I could put in more, I could squeeze more out of myself. And then I get into this whole little, game with my head of like, you didn't do good enough. Do you really deserve this reward? And I could get like very, very brutal in my brain, which I know is a good thing for myself, but it gets to that balance, man. It always does. Because like, if I get too crazy, like, man, like I've felt it, like it gets like, I get this tension in my body. Like I can't relax. I'm constantly in this like hyper state of just like go 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 go. You can't sleep. Like it's just, it really brutalizes you. So it does the opposite. It's like, man, life is so tricky that like no matter what we do, we're gonna find ways to sabotage ourselves.
Yep, we certainly do, and I recognize this as well when work, like always having that feeling you're not doing enough, right? And then for me, what try to focus on is try to write down like three things I'm proud of that day, or three successes to kind of, even if it's forced, even if I don't feel it, I still try to write it down to kind of look back on the day like, hey, I still, I did this, or even a little thing like at the stoplight, someone cut me off and I didn't get angry. Like you can be proud of it. Like say I didn't have an anger or weird reaction. I was just chill. Write that down. Just those small things that are gonna help you with yeah.
Like
keeping your head up.
Yeah, dude, and like you just saying that, like those small things are your progress. Those are the things we overlook.